Hello everyone, this is Goosebumps Godzilla, and today I'm going to be solving one of the greatest mysteries I've ever had about the body squeezers, and that is their varying design. Okay, so, just so you know, there are going to be spoilers for Invasion of the Body Squeezers, and also the Revenge of the Body Squeezers. And so, not really that much for Revenge of Body Squeezers, though. It's really weird. I'm using a lot of the Give Yourself Goosebumps stuff for my theories, but there's not going to be that many spoilers for Revenge of the Body Squeezers. I'm just going to be talking about some certain points, like, there was this incorporated in the book, or their main goal in the book was this. It's not really like a twist goal either. It's just like pretty much the main plot of the book that you have to stop. So, really not that much spoilers for Revenge of the Body Squeezers, but there still is some. But anyway, guys, let's get, started into this theory. Okay, so the Body Squeezers are basically this alien species that came from outer space, obviously, and they basically want to take over the bodies of the people of Earth. In the book that had their first appearance, they attacked the town of LA, I think, and basically they hugged all the people in LA, pretty much, except for one kid, and they all turned into basically body squeezers, except, they're in their human form. And so, in the book, keep in mind, this was the whole entire goal of the body squeezers, was just to get new bodies, and I think go back to their alien planet. And also keep in mind that these guys were led by this guy named Mr. Fleshman, who pretended to be our main protagonist of the book's neighbor, but turns out later on that he is basically the leader of the body squeezers. But anyway, so then, after the events of Invasion of the Body Squeezers, Part 1 and 2, there came the sequel, that is Revenge of the Body Squeezers. Instead of featuring green body squeezers, though, it features blue ones, and this was foreshadowed in Invasion of the Body Squeezers when the main protagonist's sister kept claiming that she saw blue versions of the aliens that our main protagonist saw, and everyone thought she was just joking around because in the book she really wanted to, compare herself to her brother, make it out like she's better than him and stuff like that, so no one really believed her until the twist ending for the book. And so Revenge of the Body Squeezers really takes place after what happened in that. And so, in that book, they have the blue body squeezers. The design is very, very, very similar to the green ones, but there is some huge differences between these two body squeezers. The first one is, as I said before, the varying design, but also, it's their goal. And so, in Revenge of the Body Squeezers, again, trying not to spoil that much for it, but the blue body squeezers do not want to take over the bodies of the people of Earth. And really, it's not revealed what they want to do, like what's their main goal in doing this. And so, it's heavily implied, though, in the book that they are from the same planet. I've got a theory otherwise I'm going to talk about later on, but it seems likely that they are from the same planet, but basically they want to turn all the people of LA into, little balls. Like, they shoot this gun, and they all turn into these little balls or something like that. I can't really get into all the details, but, it's something like that. And so, in the book, they have this bomb called, the squeeze bomb that does this to everyone in the entire city. And again, it's not really, I don't think, revealed what their true goal in doing this was. And it's just kind of strange that they attacked. They didn't really have a real goal, and it was different from the green ones. And also, they used guns and stuff like that. They are completely different from the green ones in goals and everything. And also, their durability is off, which I'm going to talk about later. But, there's just a whole bunch of things wrong with these blue body squeezers, and they're so much more different from the green ones. But then, in Goosebumps Horror Town, we get another version of the body squeezers, and these guys are sort of like a mix of the blue body squeezers and the green ones. Like, some of the body squeezers in Horror Town are, huge monstrous beings, and other ones are sort of smaller, something like that. Maybe that's their baby form or something like that. I can't really remember. But it's just really, really strange how they have a mix of the two, from like the huge technological ones of the blue body squeezers, and then like the more strength reliant of the green ones. Not to say the green body squeezers are not super intelligent, because they are, but they're not half as smart, it seems like, as the blue ones, because the blue ones use guns, they have bombs, and also they come in spaceships instead of comets. So the blue ones seem to be smarter, and they have different goals and stuff as the green ones, which again is kind of strange. But the ones in the red ones from Horror Town, though, are pretty much, I think, guaranteed to be the same kind as the green ones, because they are also led by Mr. Fleshman. So take that as you will. But then we have the Goosebumps film. Now, the ones in the film are very, very similar to the blue body squeezers. Both of them use guns and stuff like that. While the guns do different things, they are pretty much the same concept. Both of them use more intelligent weapons and stuff like that, other than the green ones who just squeeze their victims and then take over their body. But the big problem about these guys is the ones in the Goosebumps film are green as well. And so, how do they explain this? How come the body squeezers switch colors, they switch weapons, they switch a whole host of different things? And so, yeah, that's pretty much the point of this video after building it up for about 7 minutes or so. But here's my explanation why this is occurring. And it is all because of the blue body squeezers. And I honestly think that the blue body squeezers are not on the same planet as the green ones, and are huge enemies against the green ones. Because, keep in mind, if they were, on the same planet and shared similar goals, then first off, why didn't they come on the rockets? Not rockets, but on the comets. Why did the green ones go on the comets and not on a spaceship if they had a spaceship at their disposal? Like, why? It just doesn't even make any sense whatsoever. And it seems like also that instead of the humans that the blue ones want to turn into little beach balls and stuff like that, I think they actually want to turn the body squeezers from invading the body squeezers into not baseball, but beach ball like things, because take a look at Invasion of the Body Squeezers. The main protagonist's sister claims she saw the blue body squeezers right in the middle of the green body squeezers invasion. So that might, you think, prove that they are the same type, since they're both during the same invasion. But keep in mind, they both have different goals. During this time, the green body squeezers have pretty much taken over almost every single person's body, except for like 2 people or so. And the fact that the blue body squeezers want to turn everyone into little balls to take to their planet just kind of proves that they have different goals and they're going against each other. Because that would prove a motive for the blue body squeezers. Because again, it doesn't make sense why they would attack humans. Like, the green ones actually have a reason to do this. They want new bodies and stuff like that. But the blue ones are just doing it because why not? But if they're in a space war, between the blue body squeezers and the green body squeezers, this would explain their actions. Instead of trying to get the humans, they're trying to get the body squeezers who are inside humans' bodies, due to them being seen while the green body squeezers were attacking everyone. And so that's what I honestly think. And it's also kind of strange. So if they weren't in a space war, it's pretty much guaranteed that they're different species due to them not going on the rockets, and both of them have different varying technology and stuff like that. So it seems almost 100% likely that they are different species, but the thing that proves pretty much that they are in a war between each other is the whole plot to revenge the body squeezers, and that is the squeeze bomb turning everyone into little beach balls and stuff like that. I think that is and it just so happened to be in the same town as the main protagonist did, the same town that the main protagonist lived in Invasion of the Body Squeezers. So I think, after gathering this all together, that, the blue body squeezers are basically at war with the green body squeezers. This would explain, possibly, the main events of each book. It would also explain, though, the design variation. So, I think the blue body squeezers, honestly, are far more superior to the green body squeezers. The green body squeezers are really powerful, don't get me wrong. I mean, they could basically disguise themselves as anybody by just hugging them. They took over an entire city, I think, in like a day or less, which is a huge feat. Their skin can survive, the Earth's atmosphere. So these guys are really powerful and have more durable skins than the blue ones who ride in spaceships, which kind of proves that they do have more durable skin, but the blue ones do have the guns, they have the bombs, they have a whole host of other things. So I think overall that the blue body squeezers, due to their higher intelligence, would probably win against the green body squeezers, and that could possibly explain the events of Invasion of the Body Squeezers and why they would want new bodies and stuff like that. I can't really remember if it did give an explanation of why they wanted new bodies, but anyways, that's beside the point. I think that because of this actually explains why the body squeezers are changing, into different colors, and would, eventually go to their state in Goosebumps the film. Because, keep in mind, that the blue ones are huge, very, very intelligent. The green ones are not, but, in the book they do prove to have higher intelligence, but I don't think they need it, but due to this war, I think that they're having between the blue ones, that they have to upgrade their weapons and stuff like that. And that leads to motivation, creating new technology, and so I think the Invasion of the Body Squeezers stuff that you see in Horror Town is sort of them in the middle of that, because you see some of the body squeezers that are just monsters and stuff like that, and then you see other ones that are more, how could you say this, they're tinier and they seem more intelligent because they have the space suit hat things on, I think, and just a whole host of other things. So I think that explains them at the middle when they're trying to upgrade technology. I have no explanation for the red color, but they are guaranteed to be part of the normal body squeezers and the green ones and stuff like that, since they both, are led by Mr. Fleshman. But I think eventually, though, they come to the point where they almost rely entirely on the technology instead of their monstrous forms, and that explains the, body squeezer that we see in the Goosebumps film. That thing is built, I think, perfectly to fight against the blue body squeezers due to having higher technology and all that stuff. So that's pretty much the end of my theory. Also, further evidence to prove that there is a space war, even though I sort of already proved it, is also in Revenge of the Body Squeezers. There was sort of implied a space war between another alien species, so what keeps the blue body squeezers from having another war against another alien species? But anyway, guys, that's the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and comment down below what you think about this theory. Explain why you think the designs of the body squeezers change so many times. But anyway, guys, that's the end of my video.